What's up guys, welcome to another RC Ninja video. This time we've got a kit, building from scratch really. It's the Kyosho NEXXT, part of the Easy series again. This one obviously kit form, not a ready to run. I thought I'd do a kit one versus a ready to run, just so that if you do want to get the kit, put your own radio gear in and things like that, you've got some sort of idea of how quick it will go together. So as you can see guys, everything's laid out, everything's well numbered in its part bags, got the instructions, so we'll get on and make a start. I'll get this out of the way first, so we've got a bit of room. Use the supply screwdriver, which is actually quite nice. So, where shall we start? So we need bag A, is this one. We're going to be doing the front arms first, so I'll get the chassis plate out. The only thing that I've added really that I may need is a bit of double-sided tape to fasten the receiver and speed controller down. That's one part of the steering, top arms, and facing it right way around. I think we need these ones that are actually in the clay tray. These ones, I don't think it really matters, I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. It's kind of a universal arm, lower arm, so the front ones will fit the back, the back ones will fit the front. That. Be easy cutting them. Get rid of the rubbish. And just make sure that the little lugs on the bottom, slide the pins in. Side of the pins on, might be easy putting the block on first. I don't think there's a way to do this. You're showing that, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, there's a little notch on the front and open on the back. The little notch part needs to be facing forwards. Slide those in. Oh. Put them on the front assembly. That's what you could do with 3 hands. Do it like that. Little bit fiddly this bit. There we go. These are only the screws in that bag, so obviously we use these. Flip it over. It just needs 3 screws in the bottom. Countersunk screws. front arms. So stage 2. Now it's showing the exploded diagram of the steering arm. It does actually have a screw in the bottom, but it comes all ready together. Whether the screw will come out the bottom, no, it's come out the top one, just my luck. So we'll undo the bottom one, put that through the hole in the bottom. It's a nice simple steering setup this, because it's for the beginner, so it doesn't need to be overly complicated. And which way around does that go? So the single arm goes towards, right way around, towards the back, like that, and we'll replace the screw in the top. Back it off a little bit so it's got free movement. It does seem to be catching up. My mistake. See, even us oldies can get it wrong. If I actually put it in the right place. I actually think it's supposed to go on the chassis first. Still same bag here. Do what it says, put it on the chassis first. Drop screwdriver while we're at it. And it just slots in. Better. Oh. Get it in the right hole this time. Actually one of two holes. There's one raised up and there's the rear one. You need it in the rear one. Snug it up. That's better, it moves now. Put that one back in. Snug that up again. And here we have the steering on. Screws in the bottom. I actually think I've made another mistake. This is starting off well. I've just got to show you anybody can make mistakes, but they're easily rectified, as you've seen. You just unscrew something, move it to where it should be, put it back in. You should never worry about doing kits. They're not rocket science. Even the more advanced race kits, they're not rocket science. So it does that when you follow instructions, like I've just done. You don't want to over torque those because they will thread out. It's only plastic, so don't overdo them. And this one's the steering arms. again, they would be nice if they were turnbuckles, but like I said, it's a beginner's kit. It's meant to get you into the hobby. There's no other way better than ready to runs to get into the hobby. And that's first part done. Get rid of the rubbish. So that's front arms, front skid plate, steering assembly. So now we want bag B. This is going to be the shock tower and upper plate to go on there. So bag B. Get scissors to undo bags, it's far easier than using a screwdriver. So we'll get to the contents of bag B. There's the screws. There's the shock tower and where it's going to mount, which is there. And again, it's already got the ball joints already pre-installed. So we'll open this one. Be a little bit careful because I've noticed there's 3 different types of screw in this one. So with this bag you do want to pay a little bit of attention. Let's separate them out. You've got your rounded head, countersunk and a small rounded on there. The three different types that are in this bag. So we'll separate those out to make it a little bit easier. So there we have 2 countersunk, 2 of the small ones and 6 of the round head ones. So, which part do we go here? So, I don't think there's any particular order to do these. Just make sure which ones are which. Three that goes into there, 2 that go in the bottom, 3 along the back. So the 2 countersunk ones will go in from underneath. 3 of the round-headed ones will go into the shock tower, and 3 into the rear of the mount. So we'll get the shock tower on first. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Like I said before, you just want the screws to be a snug fit. You don't need to force them in. They won't tighten up a massive amount because then you'll end up threading or stripping the threads and the plastic, and then you're into all sorts of trouble then. So just snug them up. There we have shock tower. Now that little groove that's in the back there, the little tab there, that slides in. Get the steering out of the way. Actually slides in under there. Line those up. Get the 3 top screws in first. Get the other 2 screws in. And the last one actually goes in the top of the steering, which I did make a mistake on that. That's what I cut for. Get the top one in. sunk ones underneath. Nice snug fit. To do next. And it wants us to put the arms at the front. Again, these just snap in, nice and easy. Of course, I've just jinxed myself. There we go. So these two upper wishbones, and we'll come on to the steering side of things. I'll get the two pins out for these. Once decided it wants to go away. Looking at these, now, by the looks of things, they will actually only go in one way, so you do put them in the back. That's what the little screws are for. They screw in the little pre-drilled hole. As you put those in, the screw holds them in. I'll get the right one for the right side. The pin up. There we are, that's it. There's a little retaining screw. Nice simple way of doing things. Again, snug fit, and we just snap the steering arm on and then snap the upper arm on. And there we have the right side done. We'll move on to the left. And these do come with pre-installed bearings, which is always nice on a kit. Why is that one wrong way around? It's not the wrong way around, it's just me looking at it wrong. That's when you get the arm out right way around. Not the arm, the steering knuckle on the right way around. As you can see, I'm doing this one from the front and not the back. I'm not sure if the side will find out on when we do the rears. It doesn't really matter because they're not sided as in one point's one way and one point's the other way. They're both level. It's just a difference the way that little retaining screw fits. And that's the front assembly done. Excuse me. So we'll move on to the next part. Get the rubbish out of the way, get everything tidy.